Hello, everyone. My presentation today will focus on corpus-based pronunciation research, a bibliometric analysis. It consists of 5 parts. First, introduction. As a skill that contributes significantly to learner's second language competence, pronunciation plays a crucial role. While pronunciation is an essential skill for L2 learners, research and academia have not paid much attention to it 20 years ago. It should be noted, however, that this has changed a lot over the past decade. According to Darwin, research studies on L2 pronunciation have exhibited monumental growth. With the rapid advancement of technology in the 21st century, there have been numerous studies that have examined the prominent role of computer in pronunciation training, leading to review papers in this field. These review articles are primarily concerned with pronunciation instruction and computer-assisted pronunciation training rather than corpus-based research. This study provides a summary of the status quo of global research on corpus-based pronunciation study, including the scientific publication growth, the most influential authors, countries, journals, as well as the degree of existing academic collaboration between researchers and countries. Moreover, scientific mapping, including the word clustering analysis, co-occurrence analysis of keywords, were conducted to explore the intellectual structure of the field. The finding of this article could prove useful for the academic community in identifying the gaps and potential opportunities in the current knowledge and suggesting the pathway for future research. Second, objects and methods. This research employs the bibliometric analysis method to analyze the data collected from Web of Science and Scopus. The research design followed research procedures suggested by Bojie 2021. In the first place, the aim and scope defined in the introduction part, which is corpus-based pronunciation research. During the compilation of bibliometric data, 3 aspects, namely database selection, search query, and refinement criteria, should be taken into consideration. Some techniques were chosen for the bibliometric analysis. For instance, publication-related metrics, bibliometric coupling, co-authorship analysis and clustering, etc. Next, voice viewer was applied to visualize the result. Finally, the results were interpreted and concluded at the end. Keywords used to search for the data were corpus, corpora, and pronunciation connected by the balloon operator. There are 1,968 papers and 351 after refinement. There are only 271 articles remain after deduplicating automatically and manually. The research tool used was Voice Viewer. Third, results and analysis. This is the main information of the data. There are total 271 articles from 170 different sources. The study carried out for this research brings in authors with the largest number of publications, Martin Ada Decker, who made contributions in 9 articles, followed by Martin Anasters, who made 7 publications. There are 4 scholars who published 4 articles and 5 researchers published 3 articles in this field. The most prolific country is the United States, which published 36 articles, and the second is France with 25 publications. Although Italy is the last in the list, it still has 8 publications in this research area. For Authors Cooperation Network, Martin Ada Decker, who is the most prolific author, also has the most complicated network connected with other authors. Martin Anastas, as the second prolific author, cannot be found in network, which indicate that she worked alone or seldom worked with the scholars and network. And the figure of countries' cooperation shows that the contributor affiliated with United States and United Kingdom are central to the network, while Canada and several European countries, including Spain, France, Germany, and the Netherlands, also play important roles. This figure shows the major research themes. The most salient word is speech recognition. The dots with lighter colors represent most recently adopted keywords such as pronunciation teaching, teacher training, oral, corpus, attitudes, Arabic learner, experimental language acquisition, and classroom-based. So from these keywords, it is found that scholars began to use corpus to facilitate pronunciation teaching and help teachers to implement the tool to their classroom teaching. This figure shows Co-citation Analysis, network visualization, and figure, both Journal of Phonetics and Journal of the Acoustical Society of American Blue, has most citations to this credit and the forms of blue clusters with co-cited sources like Phonetica and the Journal of Memory and Language. Meanwhile, most journals in blue clusters are phonetics or cognitive journals, which is different from green clusters that traditional linguistic journals gathered. In green, language learning forms linkages with studies in second language acquisition and system. Next part is further trends and challenges. As time passed by, the topic shifted from the analysis of the corpus materials to use those materials to facilitate teaching and training. As the keywords shown in the figure, from speech analysis or speech recognition, just now as we analyzed, to pronunciation teaching and teacher training. In a word, corpus-based pronunciation teaching aroused interest of the scholars. Meanwhile, experts in corpus-based pronunciation research are eager to train more pre-service and in-service teachers to implement corpus into classroom teaching. Nevertheless, corpus pedagogy as a technology is complex for conservative teachers to learn and quell. Teacher educators will spend more time and energy to change their attitude and help them learn it. Finally, we'll come to the conclusion part. Via bibliometric analysis of the article published in the Web of Science and Scopus database, this study has identified various types of information about the corpus-based pronunciation teaching, including the most frequent discussed topics and articles in the past 45 years from 1981 to 2022. The research tool of the study is Voice Viewer. The evolving trends of the most popular topics, most prolific authors, countries, and the collaboration between them. The results show that while an overwhelming majority of the most frequent topics are speech recognition and speech analysis, with many focus on analysis of the continuous speech and error detection before 2013. After 2018, many new topics emerged, such as pronunciation teaching and teacher training. Furthermore, the results also revealed a development of the contribution of non-English speaking countries such as France, Japan, and Germany. However, only one research tool for bibliometric analysis was used, which made analysis one-sided. Therefore, the discussion in this study have certain limitations. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for your listening.